In Vedic astrology, there is no single combination that guarantee an extramarital affairs. Experienced astrologer assess the entire birth chart, the Navamsa chart, that is DN chart, planetary periods, that is Mahadasha and Antardasha, and the transits before drawing the conclusion. Many combinations indicates a tendency or possibility, not certainty. Some commonly discussed indicators includes affliction of 7th house or its lords by planets like Mars, Rahu, Saturn or Ketu, especially if supported by other factors. Strong influence of Rahu on Venus, the 7th house or the 7th lord, which may indicate unconventional or secretive relationships. Venus conjunct Rahu or Venus receiving a strong Rahu aspect can increase attraction to forbidden or unusual relationships in some charts. Moon afflicted by Rahu or Mars, potentially leading to emotional instability or impulsive attachment. The 5th house, that is the romance, connected with the 7th house of marriage, or 12th house, that is the secret pleasures, in certain challenging ways. The 7th lord placed in the 6th, 8th and 12th houses and heavily afflicted may create marital difficulties that coincide with relationships outside the marriage. Repeated afflictions to Venus and the Navamsa D9 chart, particularly during the relevant planetary periods. However, these combinations do not mean a person will definitely have an extramarital affairs. Personal values, upbringing, life circumstances, communication and free will play the major role in relationships choices. In Vedic astrology, remedies are traditionally aimed at strengthening self-discipline, harmony and commitment in relationships rather than assuming someone's fate is fixed. Classical texts emphasize that remedies work best when combined with honest communication, ethical conduct and conscious effort. Here are some commonly recommended Vedic remedies. First, strengthen Venus, that is Shukras, for love, respect and harmony. Chant Om Sam Sukraya Namaha 108 times on Fridays. Worship Goddess Lakshmi. Donate white sweets, rice or white clothes on Fridays. Pacify Rahu when Rahu is creating confusion or unhealthy desires. Chant Om Vram Vrim Vrom Shwah Rahave Namaha 108 times on Saturdays or Wednesday. Donate black sesame seeds or blanket to the needy. Feed stray dogs. Strengthen the 7th house, that is the marriage house. Worship Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati together. Recite the Shiva Parvati Tostram or Uma Maheshwara Stotram. Married couples may perform Rudra Abhishek with sincere devotion. Improve emotional stability of moon. Chant Om Sham Sumaya Namaha on Mondays. Offer milk and water to the Shivalingam. Practice meditation and emotional self-awareness. Relationship focused practices. Observe mutual respect, honesty, and open communication. Spend dedicated quality time with your spouse. Seek marriage counseling if trust has been damaged. Charities and dharma. Help needy married couples or family. Donate food and clothing regularly. Cultivate truthfulness and self-restraint, which are highly valued in Vedic philosophy. Important thing: remedies should be prescribed after analyzing the complete horoscope, including the birth chart, Navamsa, that is DN chart, planetary periods, that is Mahadasha and Antardasha, current transits. A remedy that is suitable for one person may not appropriate for the another. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and comment and subscribe for more authentic Vedic astrology and numerology content. Hope you all are fine. Hare Krishna.